Hello, peeps, and today I have this awesome recipe for you. Now, I love condensed milk and I use it for lots of other things. For my porridge, I love it with my cold coffee, so many things. So, when I don't have, then guess what? I have to make my own. And this one is very simple. The process is a little bit long, takes about 35 to 40 minutes, but I mean, who don't want to have condensed milk at hand anytime they want? If you run out of store-bought ones, you can make your own if you have these two ingredients. And it's good to know that you can make your own condensed milk. I'm proud to say that because I make it and I have people taste it and they couldn't believe it's not the store-bought one. They wouldn't believe that I made it. So I'm going to give you the recipe right now. So what you need is 2 cups of box milk. That's cow's milk. You're going to have a pot and you're going to add your 2 cups of milk in there. I never used um, heavy cream or any other milk. I just only used the box milk for this one. And the next ingredient is white sugar. No, I've never tried it with brown sugar. I don't know how it would taste. I think it probably tastes a little bit different. And because I want to mimic or have the same thing as condensed milk, I want to keep the color also. So white sugar is best. If you use brown sugar, then I think it's going to be a little bit darker. And I want to have the same consistency, the same everything, color and everything for condensed milk. Same taste, everything. So you need 3/4 a cup of white sugar. I'm measuring it to grams because I have my scale there to help me out, but it's actually 3/4 cup of white sugar, and then you're going to add that to your pot. And you're gonna stir or stir the two ingredients. Make sure that the sugar is dissolved first before you actually really have it simmering, because we're going to simmer these two ingredients. We're going to simmer this. We're not going to boil it. It's just simmering. But first, you have to ensure that the white sugar is dissolved first. Then you can go ahead and have it simmering. All right. Okay, so here I am. I'm just stirring it up, ensuring that the sugar is dissolved. I do have my flame on, but it just started. It hasn't warmed up or really as yet, to simmer or anything. I'm just stirring it so that the sugar is dissolved. Because I'm doing all the stirring now, because afterwards, once the sugar is dissolved, I'm not going to stir it anymore until at the end to see the consistency. All right, so I stirred up. I ensure that it's good. Then I have it simmering. Now once it's simmering with those little bubbles on top and everything, you turn your fire on low heat, and that's what you want. All right, no boiling, just simmering. You leave that and you go about your business. You do your thing and then check on it, because in half an hour time you have to come back and check, because in 30 minutes, half an hour, you're gonna see these foams comes up on top and you want to take them off. Now I believe this is some form of impurities, they say, from the sugar and the milk, and you don't want this in the milk, so you got to scoop them out. You get a little bowl with some water and you just scoop it out and get as much out as you can, because you want your condensed milk to have a nice smooth texture, and you don't want these foamy things, to cause any, you don't want any impurities or to make it go bad or anything happening to it. You want it smooth. Yeah. So you scoop out as much as you can, and then you're going to leave it to simmer again for another 5 to 10 minutes. All right. Basically, at this point, it's almost done. But now you want that thickness. You need to get that desired consistency. And that is why you leave it on there to simmer for another 5 to 10 minutes. Then after the 5 to 10 minutes, it's basically ready. I'm just skipping off some more that I saw at the edges. Yeah, just trying to get as much as I can, because sometimes they do a little more may come up, but just skim it off, and that's it. So after the 5 to 10 minutes, you can check it. You're going to check the consistency, stir it up, see how it coats the spoon. If it's too runny, I'm sure at this point though, you don't need to go further because it's going to be too thick. But at this point, it may look runny, but it's good because once it cools, trust me, it's going to thicken. So I've reached the stage that I want after those minutes, and I'm going to pour it in this bowl to have it cool. I do not recommend you throw it in a jar or anything as yet because it's very hot and you don't want to get burned. So just pour it in a bowl and have it sit. Don't cover it, just have it sit until it cools. Once it cools, it's going to thicken up and you have that rich, nice, thick condensed milk. All right, so just leave it alone, let it completely cool. Right, then you get your jar or whatever you have, and voila, look at that. You will have your nice thick condensed milk that you made all by yourself. 2 ingredients, and trust me, no one can tell the difference from a store-bought condensed milk because this tastes just like it and it looks just like it. I don't have any preservatives. I don't know how long it will last, but I keep it in the fridge and most time it's done in a couple of days. So enjoy your condensed milk, and then you can put it in whatever you want, and you always have it at hand. Give it a try.